On April 29th, Jimmy Butler reminded the entire NBA why playoff Jimmy is one of the most dangerous phrases in basketball.
Butler will put up a three. Jimmy Butler!
In Game 4 against Houston, bruised, banged up, and fresh off an injury, Butler delivered a 27-point masterclass, including 14 in the fourth quarter and the Warriors' final 7 points. The clutch doesn't even begin to cover it. Golden State was up 3-1, and with Butler on the floor, the entire team looked reborn. Steph's praised him. The impact. Never felt this before in the Warriors' locker room. So what exactly makes Jimmy Butler the most feared clutch player in the league today? Hit the like and subscribe for updates and let's find out. Before Jimmy Butler was known as Jimmy Buckets, before the clutch shots and playoff heroics, he made his name doing the dirty work, locking down the best players on the planet. As a rookie in Chicago under Tom Thibodeau, Butler didn't just accept tough assignments, he begged for them. LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Kevin Durant, didn't matter. Jimmy wanted the smoke. You go out there and just compete, he said. That's exactly what he did. No double teams, no help, just him and the best the league had to offer. Being a second-year player and asking to guard peak LeBron during the Heatley's era isn't just showing off, it's the DNA speaking. It was probably courage and stupidity, Jimmy later admitted, but that's what earned Thibs' respect and built Butler's reputation as a defensive nightmare. Even now, 14 years later, that mentality hasn't changed. Butler's not just a scorer or leader, he's still that guy who takes the toughest matchup. 9 All-NBA defensive honors prove it.
Nice cut! Green couldn't finish, but Butler...
Whether it's a 2012 LeBron or a 2025 Luka, Jimmy doesn't flinch. That fearless foundation, built in those early Bulls-Heat wars, is exactly why he's the most feared man in the clutch today. If there's one trait that defines Jimmy Butler beyond his stats or accolades, it's his relentless hunger to win. Coaches and teammates, from Tom Thibodeau in Chicago and Minnesota to Steve Kerr in Golden State, have consistently marveled at Butler's all-consuming competitiveness. It's not just that he plays hard, it's that he plays like it's personal, every single possession. This mindset was on full display in Game 4 against the Rockets, where Butler returned to the lineup despite suffering a painful pelvis and glute injury. As Steve Kerr bluntly put it, if this were the regular season, he'd probably miss another week or two. But it's the playoffs. He's Jimmy Butler, so that says everything. Butler's refusal to sit out wasn't about ego or proving toughness. It was about doing whatever it took to help his team win. Even Draymond Green, known for his own fiery leadership, echoed the sentiment, "You can see that he wants to win. He's a winner." Whether dominating practice squads in Minnesota, hitting clutch free throws in Miami, or taking over fourth quarters in Golden State, Butler's singular goal has never changed: winning. That's what makes him one of the fiercest competitors the NBA has ever seen. Every April, just as the playoffs begin and the pressure ratchets up, something special happens. Jimmy Butler transforms into playoff Jimmy. It's not just a nickname, it's a phenomenon, a full-on metamorphosis. Draymond Green calls him a totally different person. Steve Kerr says he controls games. Steph Curry simply nods, saying, "We've all seen it." Whether Jimmy admits it or not, it's not a thing. He smirked after dropping 56 points on Milwaukee in 2023. His postseason track record says otherwise. That Bucks game, arguably one of the greatest playoff performances ever, and it wasn't a fluke. He followed it with 42 to close the series. In 2022, he dragged the Heat within one shot of the finals. In 2023, he led them there as an 8th seed. This isn't new either. From 40-point finals games in the bubble to single-handedly beating higher seeds, Butler has 8 40-point playoff games. 5 of his top 10 scoring performances have come in the postseason. He raises every metric: points, rebounds, assists, steals, you name it. Only a few in NBA history have stepped up across the board like this in playoff time. Teammates feel it, opponents fear it, fans crave it. Playoff Jimmy is real, even if Butler still insists, "I just be hooping, not just a scorer." When people talk about Jimmy Butler, they often focus on the scoring, and rightfully so. He dropped 38 points in a crucial play-in win last month and had taken over fourth quarters like a man possessed. But what really sets Butler apart isn't just how he gets buckets, it's how he plays everywhere else. This dude is a playmaker, a defender, a leader, a connector who raises the ceiling of every lineup he's in. While the league obsesses over threes, Butler made his stance clear. "I can shoot, I just choose not to shoot threes." He went 2 for 4 from deep against Memphis, but that's not his game. He lives in the paint, attacks with precision, and either gets the bucket, gets to the line, or finds the open man. Against the Grizzlies last month, he had 3 assists and 0 turnovers in the third quarter alone. That's Jimmy in a nutshell. Controlled, efficient, smart, and when it's time to close, you trust him. Down the stretch, Butler baited Dillon Brooks into a shooting foul, drilled all 3 free throws, and sealed the deal. He doesn't just score, he controls tempo, manipulates matchups, and sets the tone. He's the closer, yes, but he's also the engine. Since Jimmy Butler arrived in Golden State on February 7th, the Warriors have looked like a completely different squad. And it's not just about the box score. Butler's presence has injected leadership, toughness, and a relentless focus on winning into a team that desperately needed it. Before he came, the Warriors were hovering around .500. Since his debut, a scorching 12-1 run, Butler told his new teammates from day one, "I'm only here to win," and that's exactly what he's brought. Teammates call him the connector. Buddy Hield praised his ability to settle the team down, make the right plays, and anchor both ends of the floor. Moses Moody highlighted how Butler's gravity creates open looks for others. Gary Payton II said it best, "He demands a lot, just like Steph." Whether it's setting hard screens, making smart passes, or locking up on defense, Butler elevates everyone around him. He may not be chasing stats, but he's absolutely changing games. Steph Curry has thrived since the trade, averaging nearly 30 a night with more space and support. With Butler focused, healthy, and finally in a system that values his all-around game, Golden State had got the second star they've been missing. Jimmy Butler has become one of the most feared closers in the NBA. In Game 4 versus Houston, fresh off a pelvic injury, he dropped 27 points, including 14 in the fourth quarter and the Warriors' final 7. From drawing key fouls to sinking pressure-packed free throws, Butler owned the moment like only playoff Jimmy can. Across his last 5 clutch games, Butler has been cold-blooded, hitting critical shots, locking in defensively, and leading the Warriors with calm intensity. His impact goes beyond numbers. It's the trust he inspires in teammates and the fear he instills in opponents. While some still debate whether he's the most favorite clutch player due to his lack of a championship, there's no arguing about his effectiveness. He thrives under pressure, and when the lights get brighter, Butler doesn't flinch. He attacks. For the Warriors, he's the ultimate closer when it matters most. In the end, Jimmy Butler isn't just playing basketball, he's rewriting the Warriors' identity in real time. Since his return, they've been nearly unbeatable. He's hitting clutch shots, locking down on defense, and doing the gritty things no box score can fully capture. When it matters most, Jimmy shows up, always. Game winner mentality, game changer impact. And this version of the Warriors, they're no longer just Steph's team, they're Jimmy's fire and Steph's finesse. So, is Jimmy Butler the new Western Conference powerhouse? Do you think Jimmy Butler is finally getting the respect he deserves? Drop your take below, hit the like and subscribe for more NBA videos. See you in the next one.